Okay, good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Townsville Open 8-ball Calcutta. I'm joined by Sean Dempsey, who you can see his head. Oh, there we go, that's better. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. We'll give 5 minutes just for people to jump into the chat and join the event. John Russell is in China at the moment, so couldn't be here. So unfortunately, you've got us. Townsville Open, great comp. Big fan. Love the Supreme tables. Love the city. It's up there with Geelong as one of the best kind of tier 2 cities in Australia. Apart from the drug problem and the energy companies sort of doing some damage to the local environment, it's one of the best places I've ever been.
Interesting. Yeah.
What about you, Sean? Have you been there?
Never been to Townsville.
No?
Eventually, I'll go there. I'm up for this comp. Just not this year.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
We're also joined by Johnny Benello Noonan. If you want to bring your face, there he is. He is our sort of deck man, but doing all the background stuff. Townsville Open, great comp. Thanks to the association for setting this up. They'll be taking their charity clip of 10%. It'll be 40% for the winner, 20% runner-up, 10% semis, and then 5% for the quarterfinals. For the comp, you'll see the totals at the bottom of your screen there, it looks to be a great comp again, and Johnny Benello is actually Ben Noonan's younger brother, if anyone didn't know. So unfortunately, big news just in. Unfortunately, Justin Sage is unable to make it. A couple of things with Justin. He's progressed to quite a deep stage in the Chinese 8-balls in Chengdu or somewhere.
Ideal.
So congratulations to Justin. Also, he's had unfortunately an issue with his partner, who has left him for me. But you know, let's just focus on the pool. He's doing so well over there, and credit to him. He's an absolute gun, and whilst we'll miss the opportunity to compete with him in Townsville, it certainly makes life a little bit easier for all of us because he's such a gun. And Mark Bradley will have to just beat somebody else this year in the first round other than Justin. So I think how are we going, Dan? Are we nearly ready to jump in? So we've got quite a few viewers. We've got Jackson Agale, Sebastian, Leitonen, thanks to the guys in the chat there. We're going to get started, I think, with the groups. I think just to let you know, Dan will put a sold word in the chat once it's sold. We will wait after a bid is successfully taken before we put the sold in case you want to bid for somebody. Please do get it in earlier than later, otherwise you risk the sold sign will be the final actual cut off. You won't be able to bid on the player once that sold sign is dropped. Good evening, Matt Harmon, welcome. Mr. Meow, Joe McClintock, and Mark Owens, welcome to the chat, everybody. Danny Williamson, Brendan Hodges, Jamie Stevens, so quite a few filling into the chat now. So we're going to start with, Dan, do we start with Group 10?
Group 1.
Oh, we're starting with Group 1, everybody. Sorry, I thought we'd do it in reverse order.
Just to be awkward.
But you guys are a bit strange, so we'll start with Group 1, which is Kurt Elliott, David Smallwood, Mark Eaton, Yuri Seens, Robert Thuff, Dean Gleeson, Stuart Stow, Mandy Meldrum, Mick Gray, Sam Pearson, Steve Pottinger, Townsville's most eligible bachelor, David Shetty, Walter Hankins, Matt Kavanagh, Ray Palmer, George Johnson, Jack Mabb. We've got a 50 bid already in from David. Sean, do you know any of these guys?
I've seen Kurt Elliott's name around before. I don't think I've met him before, but I've heard he's pretty handy. So that's one to look out for in this group.
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah. We've got 60 in the chat from Camille. Yeah, Kurt Elliott. I think he's from Mackay. Very, very good player. Even better bloke. Like one of the nicest fellas I've actually met in 8-ball.
Nice.
Cues the ball really well. I think he went last 8 or last 16 last year.
So good buy, you would reckon?
Yeah, I think there's value in this group for sure, especially with Justin not being around. You know, Kurt could easily make the semis or deeper. Capable player. You've got Mick Gray, who made the top 4 2 years ago. $80 now. So yeah, Mick Gray top 4 2 years ago. Mark Eaton from the Sandown Potters Club in Melbourne.
Yeah.
So good pedigree. He'll be competing in this group, and
I'm sure there's a few others that we might not know, and
yeah,
they could be quite talented as well.
I mean, Stuart Stowe is the best player in Bendigo that I know.
Yeah.
Won the Bendigo over 70s singles last year.
At 100.
So yeah, Stuart can fire on his day if he's actually even not playing the look away shot, which he likes to do. So yeah, so we're at where are we at?
$100.
David with 100, outbidding Camille.
Can we work out who David is?
David.
Yeah, David, please can you give us your surname or identify yourself? 110 with Camille. Camille Awang.
Yes, it
It's David Linton, okay.
It's David Linton,
Yeah.
thank you. Everyone should know.
Thanks for
who he
knocking me
is.
out in the plate at Nationals, David. I really enjoyed that, so yeah.
Yep. David's got one up on me at Nationals as well. I believe I potted his ball out of turn and lost the frame.
We're just being nice to him, yeah?
Yeah.
Every now and then.
So I think we need to sort of move through these. So it's 110, I think, with Camille going once. So yeah,
120 with David Linton.
120 with David Linton. Obviously, he'll be doing this in the garage away from his missus, who doesn't want him to gamble all their money away on Calcuttas. 130 for Camille. She knows how good her husband is, that's for sure. They would have played hours and hours in their garage together, and he would have had so many master breaks against her. She knows where the value is there with Kurt.
150 back with David.
Here we go, 150 with David. This is an absolute rip-off if it only goes for 150, guys. And Dave Linton knows the Queensland market better than anybody. So 150 going once. Get your bids in if you fancy a bit of action here in Group 1. We've got 150 with Dave Linton.
407.
Sam with a $400 bid. No, I'm kidding.
Whoa.
Camille with a $1,160 bid. That is incredible.
That is crazy.
I have a feeling that's
I feel it might be a typo, but I mean, if he's feeling generous and wants to add to the pot,
No, unfortunately, we have to play it as it lies, Camille. 160 with Camille.
Okay.
160 and Jackson and Gale wants it locked in. I don't blame you, mate. That would give us a great start on the Calcutta. So 160 going once. Keep it in the family going twice.
170. David.
We've got a 170 with Dave Linton. Has a soft spot for Kurt Elliott.
Charlie Hawks 200.
Charlie Hawk 200. Welcome to the bidding, Charlie. And that puts the cat amongst the pigeons. So Charlie Hawk going once at 200. Will you steal the group of the Elliott family? Charlie Hawk at 200 going twice. Jackson says Dave will pay cash on the day. No, he won't. Cash needs to be paid or transferred to the Townsville Association account, which is in the description of the YouTube post, by 10 a.m. tomorrow morning at the very latest, ideally tonight, everybody. Otherwise, it will go to the nearest bidder. All right, so make sure the payments are made before 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, or ideally this evening.
All right, Charlie Hawk.
So Charlie
200.
Hawk going twice with 200. Last chance to obtain Group 1. We'll just give a second in case of a lag before we bring down the hammer. The hammer is up and it is sold. So Dan will put the sold in the column. So Brendan thinks Dave's into Afterpay. That's funny. So Group 1 done. Well done to Dave Linton with
and that's definitely sold now.
It is. So Group 2, Dave Eaglin, Brendan Hodges, Mick Jenkins, Peter Nonna, Shane Miles, Russell Rapliza, Andrew Bosman, Margaret Fretwell, Bruce McQuillan, Tui Potter, Leonie McCulloch, John Green, Michael Henderson, Robert Fretwell, Darren Howard, Temple Larkins, PJ Ow. Know anybody here, Sean?
Brendan Hodges. I've met him a few times. He's handy enough. Good player.
Yep.
The two Fretwells. I played with his son at Worlds, so they're handy enough.
Okay. Yeah. But have you seen them play though?
No, I didn't.
So they may
I'd
not.
like to hope so, but
So they may not be handy just as a small print. They may be actually terrible. Okay, but we don't know. So Dave Eaglin tops this group for me. He's an excellent player, a local Townsville guy. Has touched me up in Geelong recently in I think 1 or 2 events. So
on the pool table or elsewhere?
well, both
Okay.
actually, yeah. So yeah, Dave is very steady, like very, very hard to beat. I think he is a good chance to go deep. So Group 2 has a lot of value. Brendan Hodges played for Australia before. Andrew Bosman, I believe if that's the Andrew Bosman from Victoria, was a state player for Victoria and possibly Australia player. I need to get that confirmed, but if anybody knows that, please put it in the chat. Andrew Bosman certainly used to be a great player before he went to Thailand and opened a bar and a prostitution place, but very, very good player in his day. Bruce McQuillan, I think, has played for Queensland before. Certainly a name I recognise. Have you played Bruce before? No. But I've certainly heard the name. He's a good player from what I understand. And Tui Potter is from Mackay, I believe, and I think has spent a lot of time picking balls out for Kurt and Robert up there, but can play apparently and has beaten them before. So those are the sort of, I think, the players to watch in that group from what I understand.
So we're at $50 with Mick Jenkins.
Mick Jenkins, who's in this group. Mick, sorry I don't know you, mate, but obviously number 3 seed in the group, you must be a handy player. He's got $50 there. I'm actually going to put 100 for this one because Dave Eaglin for me is a strong player. So 100 for me, please, Dan. Yeah, and that's $100. Anyone else wants to bid? I'll just have a swig of my Shiraz before all the bids sort of flow in.
110.
Yeah, so 110 there from Mick. and I think I'll chuck 120. I think there's good value in this group. I don't want to be left regretting it, not having picked it up. So 120 with me. I won't race through this one in case anyone thinks I'm trying to rort the system.
Right, you've already got at 120, Mick. Jamo's got the bid at 120, so it has to be higher than that.
Yep.
130.
130. I'll sling 150 at you, Mick. But yeah, 150 is probably my best and final offer. If you can beat that, then it's all yours. So 150 with me, Dan.
Yeah.
Please put it in the chat. Or can you put it in the chat?
I can. It's up there.
It's up there, is it? Oh, okay, cool.
150 is the highest.
All right, thank you.
160.
160 for Mick. Okay, I lied, Mick. I will do 170. But this is seriously eating into my my savings, and I don't want my family to go hungry this year because of you, Mick. So please do the right thing and just exit. So 170, I think it is with me, Dan. Is that right? Yeah.
Yep.
I'll throw a going once out there, but we'll do it slowly. I don't want to railroad the Calcutta whilst leading it.
180 with Mick.
Oh wow! Come on, Mick.
You're a big competition, eh?
Do me a favour, will you? Okay, 200. I'll go 200 just because of Tui Potter. We were going to get some dancers or sort of some people to sort of dance across the screen with sort of pictures of the player's name like this,
Oh, I get the play.
like at the boxing or the MMA. But we didn't have time really to do that.
So going once, $200 with Jamo.
Yep, 200 with me going once.
210.
210. Hello. Wow. 210, huh? 210. All right, I'm going to do 220. Yeah, I might have to do a going once, twice sold, like John Russell would do.
Yeah, nice and quick.
John Russell would do that. I won't do that to you. I'm also, by the way, not taking any money from this Calcutta. It's going back into whatever I get. It's going back into prize money. I will not rort this competition like many others would do. Okay? Many others.
Still may win.
There's no rorts here. This is all above board. 230, 250, Mick. 250. 250. With me going once. Going twice? Only kidding. No. We'll let you fish out your change jar and see if you've got enough there in the household, Mick. We don't want your family going hungry either. This is equal opportunities.
300.
300.
Testing your
Wow.
bank account now.
Wow. Oh goodness me, 300, huh? Any other bidders? Okay, so 300 with Mick Jenkins going once.
You're not going to come in with 310. Going twice.
320, go on. Oh, I'm going 320.
320 with Jamo.
I'm going 320. I'm going 320. And seriously, Mick, you better be as good as Mick Hill, the amount of bids you're putting in here. If you are, then this is a seriously strong group. So, but 320 with me, 350 for
with
Mick.
Mick.
Wow.
Are you out? Or still contemplating?
I'm tempted. All right, I'm going to go 400, Mick, just to knock you out, because I don't think you've got any more money than that. 400 on me, going once. Going twice. Dave Linton likes Sean's legs. Going twice for me at 400, 420. Yeah. Interesting. All right, 450, Mr. Jenkins. Let's see where your bank account is. 450 with me, going once. Let me just check I've got enough money. Hold on. Oh no, that's my dick.
470.
470, all right. Going once for Mick Jenkins at 470. I think that's enough, too much for me. Going twice for Mick Jenkins
Group
at
2.
470. Group 2. This group is mainly for Brendan Hodges. The others are sort of also rans. And final call, 470 for Mick Jenkins. The hammer is up and it is sold. I think that's done. Group 2 done. Well done, Mick. Group 3, strong group here. What are your thoughts?
Yeah.
Sean,
this
we won't
one
read
was
through
good,
all the
yeah.
players because everybody's got the list, right? I think everyone's got the list.
So it's on the left-hand side of the screen as well.
There you
which
go.
we'll
We
run
don't need
through
to
in a
read
sec.
all the names. So, anyone here for you as a highlight?
Well, Trey Chan, very good player from Northern Territory.
Yeah.
Very, very handy. He's put a lot of time in, so he'll be one to watch. Kat Lindridge, who's got the bid at 50. She's a very, very good women's player. She used to play down here for a little bit.
Yeah.
So met her. So she's very good, very good. And Kevin Fretwell is the other person I've played with. And he's very good as well.
Is he the one you said you always killed?
Yeah. That's my words exactly. Yeah.
But that doesn't mean he's a bad player,
no.
because you're now a top player
Exactly.
in sort of Mill Park.
Yeah.
So, so also Don Weston in this group. Don Weston from Melbourne, one of the best players in Division 3 in Melbourne's EDPL, and also, like Mr. Eaton, a Sandown Potters person. We just sort of label them that, you know. Yeah. So yeah, I agree with you. I've seen Kevin play. He's a good cueist. Tri Chan, great cueist. Getting better every time I see him. Tri Chan is playing money match against Jackson.
Yeah, that'll be a good match.
That will be, I think, a close game. He's a capable player.
Trey's bound to. He's going to strike gold soon, I reckon. I've got a feeling at some point.
A feeling in your.
I've just got a feeling in my stomach.
Okay. So Tri Chan is a contender according to Sean Dempsey. So Group 3, we've got 160 already with Brendan Hodges, 200 with Catherine. Also an accomplished player, Catherine Lindridge. Dwayne Bauer, I believe, can play. Nathan Savage also. So there's some strong players. Darryl James, who ran this tournament last year. Lots of smokies in this group. So where are we at? 210 with Dave Linton. I think we'll throw a going once now for Dave for Group 3. We're going once.
220, 230.
We're into 230 with Ash Vogt. Ash Vogt from Gippsland, from Sale, or Wonthaggi, one of the two. His competition is in September down here. Great teams comp. He's got 64 teams already. So if anyone wants to play in a team comp down here, that is a massive comp in September. Looking forward very much to that. 250 with Catherine Lindridge. Going once. We'll just stagger a bit of time because of the internet connection. I might have a swig of this Shiraz again. Going twice. 260 with Ash Vogt. Ash knows his stuff. He would have done so much research on this. He absolutely would have done. 74 teams now it is. So yeah, that Gippy Cup is in Sale. Is an awesome event. It's in a massive basketball stadium, and they even have karaoke halfway through the competition. So you know, it's worth it just to come down for me and Rob Bowen.
Yeah, that was a great experience.
At half time. Yeah. So where are we at? We're 260.
Going once with Ash.
Sebastian, Tesco box wine going down a treat. It's not much better than that, I must admit, at bar 8, mate. You can't see the room behind us too much, but there is a room there, and about 5 people. So we're 260 Ash Vogt going once. Sharpen your pencil, Catherine, if you want this group. Otherwise, forever be regretful. If you make the quarterfinals and Try wins it, you'll cash significantly. 270. 270. So Catherine wants this group. Ash, I think you better give it up, mate. I think she's obviously seen a lot of Try Chan. Sees what he can do. I think I don't think you're going to be able to snatch this one from Catherine, mate. So going once on 270 with Catherine. 300 from Ash. He definitely knows more than us.
Yeah.
Or not more than you, because you've said Try as
I said
one of the favourites.
Oh,
yeah?
I didn't. I said he's a sniff.
He's a sniff. Okay. Well, where's Dwayne Bauer's family? Don't you want to bid on your player Dwayne Bauer? Jesus, sharpen your pencils. Get a bid in for Dwayne. No, it's someone else. You're thinking of Dwayne Hauser. Yeah, it's not. No, Dwayne Bauer is, I think, from Queensland, and I believe a century break snooker player as well. So huge value in this group. Where are we going? Going once on Ash Vogt, $300. Steve Pottinger, Andrew Wombwell is in Group 6, and he will replace Greg Santoccini, who has had to go to Italy to remedy some sort of mafia incident with his family. We wish him all the best. So yeah, Wombwell and Andrew Wombwell. Wombwell indicates he probably goes well with the ladies.
Yep.
Wombwell. Sorry, Dan didn't know that.
Yeah.
Excuse us. Ash Vogt going twice at 300. Has the Lindridge bank account been siphoned too much? Going twice with Ash Vogt. The hammer is up. It's about to drop. And done. Sold to Ash Vogt, unless we have a very quick. Oh no, it's sold. That's done.
Sold. Yep.
What's done is done. That is sold to Ash. Well done there. Good value there in that group. Group 4. Group 4. So this group, I've highlighted some players. Do you know anyone here, Sean?
Seb, and the famous Dan Lynch.
Seb, the Prince of Townsville.
The Prince of Townsville. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He made his way out of Townsville to Perth somehow. Don't know how, but
okay.
For nationals, he figured his way out of there. So
he made the under-23 Queensland side, I believe.
Yeah, I believe so. Well,
yeah.
He was there, so one would assume so. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
and who else?
Dan and Cindy Blackmore is a good female player from Queensland.
Yeah.
And that's all I can provide information on. I don't know
I know Cindy. She's a top female player from originally, I think, from Canberra maybe, or sort of gets around a bit. Dan Lynch just beat me 5-2 in practice just before out here. Amazing display of talent from Dan. He's a previous finalist at this comp. Oh yes, been to the grand final before. John Cloudy, I saw him all over the Black Ball Nationals event in Rockhampton. I'm not sure how deep he went and everything, but his name seemed to sort of come up on the stream every time. So he must have been winning quite a few matches. David Vickers, I believe, can play. Don't know Dave, but I've been told on very good authority that he can play. So we're already at 350 with Sebastian Leitonen, who obviously fancies Cindy Blackmore to go deep in this comp. So thank you for the bid. 450 from Kev G. So Kev G, can you identify? Kev Geisman, yeah. Welcome, Kev. Love to see you in the chat with your deep pockets and thick wallet. Thank you for joining us. But please don't buy me this year, for Christ's sake, will you? So we're going once, I think, with Kev G at 450. Does Sebastian Leitonen have enough money in his dirt bike fund to catch Kev Geisman, or has Kev just got him covered here? Probably has him covered. Yeah. But Dan Lynch, former finalist. This is cheap. 450 for a former finalist. 460. That feels like a scraping the barrel 460. I think
He won't be eating for the next 4 weeks, that's for sure, with that money.
No. His girlfriend can't be with him. She would go spare.
Yeah. If she found out he was spending 460 not on her.
Yeah.
Nice handbag would be nice for her.
Kevin with the big 500. He's just a big gun, Kev Geisman. You can't get past that guy. He must have been like a gold miner for 10 years or something, and just retired and actually doesn't have to work and just has loads of money in the bank. And I aspire to be him when I retire.
Fair enough.
I really do. Except I don't have the gold mining or the money.
Okay.
That's the only problem. So we're at 500 with Kev going once. It's not a hammer anymore, it's a slap of the leg. Going twice with Kev Geisman at 500. Sebastian, I do not know what your limit is. You do have to make a bid if you wish to retain yourself and all the other players in this group. Has the under-23 champion of Queensland given up? The hammer is up, it's coming down, and sold to Kev Geisman. Well done, Kev. Good value there, mate. That was Group 4. So we'll just give Dan a moment to get Group 5 ready.
Yep, cool. Yep.
And as we can see, we've got the totals in the screen there, which is great. Dan's setup here is awesome. So Group 5. So Group 5 led by Barry Shonen. Do you know any of the people in the group?
The only one I know from this group is Zava Williamson, who won the under-18 girls this year.
Awesome.
From that neck of the woods, I believe, somewhere in northern Queensland. Very talented female player.
Yep.
Really, really good. She's, I don't know how old she was. She's very young as well, so be one to look out for.
Okay, good.
But apart from that, that's the only one that I know in the group.
So we've got 200 already from Danny Williamson. Lovely. She's 12 years old. Unbelievable.
12, yeah.
I have seen Zeva play. Awesome cueist. And Barry Shonen, I believe, is a very strong player. Made the final of the Tennant Creek Open, which is Tennant Creek is a place sort of far away in Queensland.
Okay.
Like you have to drive like 7 hours to get there,
Yeah.
and like no one good plays in it because it's so far away.
Yeah, so that's why.
But Barry still made the final. It was very strong.
Yeah.
This year it was strong.
Okay, yeah.
but Chris Jones has won it before, so it can't be that good, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So so Barry Shannon's probably the strongest player in the group. Josh Reeves, if it's the Josh Reeves from Melbourne, I'm not sure if it is. He can play. Hello to Josh if you're going or watching.
400.
So we've got 400
Chris
now
Stevenson.
from Chris Stevenson, who I'm tipping is in this group, but he's not. He must just be a guy in the know. Roland Sasso can play. I remember playing Roland in the groups last year. Here we go. We're flying here. We're 500 with Danny Williamson. So yeah, Zeva's grown up with 8 ball, only 12 years old, but maybe this is her opportunity to 600. Kev
600.
Geisman, goodness me.
Zava was part of the women's Queensland side as well, at senior nationals as well. I believe, I'm
Senior
not
nationals
sure.
as well. That's incredible for such a young
12
lady to be in the seniors, like the open team. So Danny Williamson, 650. This is awesome. So yeah, look. I think we have to put the first stage down. So
700.
it's 700 with Kev Geisman. We're going to going once at 700 with Kev Geisman. 750 Danny Williamson. Going once with Danny at 750. I think Jeff's right. I think Kev needs to back down and let this one go to the family. He's not backing down. Kev Geisman is a commercial legend. He must know that one of these players can win this tournament. So is there somebody? Oh, Kev's in the group. There you go. So Kev's backing himself. Why wouldn't you?
900 with Danny Williams.
And Luke Geisman, I'm guessing that's not his dad. It must be his son.
Okay, so
Unless his dad's like 90 and still playing. That's still very possible.
brother maybe.
No,
Okay.
it's probably his son, but maybe illegitimate son. Probably
Yeah.
that. So where are we at? 950 with Kev. Zeva said stop. So Danny, you need to stop. Just stop.
$1,000.
Because Kev's deep pockets are not going to be overtaken here. He's got his family in the group as well as Travis Dawson, who everyone's overlooked, but Travis is a dark horse in this group. Make no mistake. So we're 1,000 with Danny Williamson. Goodness gracious me. Why? So going once at 1,000 for the Williamson clan. Williamson versus Geisman. Going twice with Danny Williamson at $1,000. The hammer is up. Get your bids in if you want more piece of the action here. Otherwise, it is sold to Danny Williamson. Sold at $1,000. Well done, Danny. And all the best to you, mate. I hope you get a lot of success with that group, mate. That's an awesome bid. Well done. Group 6. I'll let Dan I'll just take a swig of this crappy Shiraz. While we get Group 6 loaded up. Okay, so Sean, do you know anybody in Group 6?
Group 6.
Greg Santoccini is
he's
no
not
longer
playing.
he's no longer in it.
Yeah.
Greg, we wish you well with your trip to Sicily.
Tamika Jenkins played for Queensland in the juniors when I was starting out.
Yep.
She was one of the better players in the juniors.
Yeah.
But the main one in this group for me is Rob Pendleton.
Yep.
Very, very good player.
Yeah.
And I think he's a standout for me.
Yeah, Rob. He always comes to this comp with his wife Camille, and it's great to have him in the comp. He's a great player. I've seen him play in the black ball as well as the as well as the Townsville Open, and he always goes deep. He's very, very methodical, very strong player, and he would be because he's from England. All the best players from England, of course, or Ireland. Sorry.
Yeah, thank you.
And I don't know many of the other players, but the name Geordie Richardson rings a bell. Aidan Easter, not sure, but Chris Stevenson made a bid earlier. I saw his name in the chat. He's in this one. And have we got an opening bid for this group?
We're at 320 with David Linton.
Dave Linton, 320. And Andrew Wombwell is also in this group in place of Greg Santiocchini.
That's not Ash Ford, is it?
No, that's Ash James.
Ash James.
Yeah, Ash James, yeah.
350 with Ash James.
So 350 with the Cradle Snatcher. Going once. Apparently Peter Spencer played for Queensland in the Masters in international rules. So Peter Spencer in this group. Chris Stevenson, 360. Backing himself. Apparently he's been playing 6 hours a day for the last month. Chris Stevenson. Look out for him. And Ben Robbins was a juniors champion back in 1985.
All right, okay.
Yeah, for darts, not for pool, but still, it means he's competitive.
He knows how to win.
He
that's
does.
That's what he's searching for.
That's right. We want that heart. Where's the heart? Doesn't matter what sport it is. 370 with Ash James. 370. So a bit of competition here for this group. The juices are flowing. 400, Jeff Finnegan. Wow, look at this. Jeff knows something we don't. Can you please tell us what you know that we don't, Jeff? Or is it that you know that this Peter Spencer guy can fire? Oh, Peter Spencer, current North Queensland Masters champion. Wow, there it is. That and Rob Pendleton. Say no more.
So 410.
410 with
Ash James.
Ash James, not a man to part with money very easily, I understand. So this must be a very strong feeling he's got for this group. There may be some other smokies here we've overlooked that we don't know. This is the challenge with a blind Calcutta, Sean, where we don't know all the players. His wife is in it, okay. Jeff's wife is in this group, okay. I'm just looking through it for Finnegan.
Lisa Finnegan. Down the bottom.
Oh, yes, Lisa Finnegan. So, well done, Jeff, supporting the family. Better than being in the doghouse, mate. But is the doghouse worth $410?
Yeah.
Or 420 to be exact.
Right.
We shall find out now. Going once?
$410.
410 with Ash James, I believe. Just confirm, Ash, in the chat that it is Ash James, please. 420 with Rob Pendleton. Here he is. The man himself has come out to play.
He's tuned in just in
and
time.
Dave Linton has chimed in with a similar 420. Not enough, Dave? So obviously there is action in this group, and you guys are all just waiting. 460 with Ash. He knows his stuff. This guy knows what he's doing. Thank you to our sponsors, Asahi and All Star Pool Tables, and Bar 8, where dreams can be found and happen. So Rob Pendleton, is it? No, Ash James, 460, going once. 500 with Chris Stevenson.
470 with David.
David, put your 470 up your ass. That is not enough, my man. 500 with Chris Stevenson. Going once. Going twice. Going twice with Chris Stevenson. The hammer is up. Get your bids in or forever hold your peace.
510 with Ash. 510 with Ash.
510 with Ash. Sorry, Rob. You've been outbid by Ash.
You have to dig a little deeper in that bank account.
Rob obviously smashed you last year in the tournament in the round robin, and you want to buy him again this year so that you can get a piece of the action. I don't blame you, man. I don't blame you. So yeah, Dave Linton is there behind his gun, hunting for boar, thinking, shall I shoot another boar or shall I try and buy this group for 520? What will he do? So 510 with Rob going.
With
Ash.
With Ash.
Sorry. I'm so glad Sean's here. I would have just given so many of these away to other people. Ash 510 going once. 520 with Rob Pendleton. Obviously been firing, been playing every day at home on. He's got his own Supreme table in his garage with climate control temperature system working well. Cost him about $2,000 to put this climate control system in, because obviously up there it's very hot in Mackay, and that may make the difference for Rob this year, that climate control system. 550 with Dave Linton. Dave obviously been smashed up so often by Rob, he wants to try and cash in on those losses.
Yeah.
With some reinvestment. So 550 with Dave, I think it's fair to say going once. Going twice with Dave Linton at 550. And this will stop him going hunting for a week, I believe. We're on 2 strikes with Dave Linton at 550. 560 with Rob.
With Ash's first.
Oh, Ash and Rob.
So five.
You
five
guys are on the same sort of
wavelength.
Kind of wavelength thing, you know. You guys are literally in tune with each other. It's beautiful to see. So 560 with Ash going once. And Ash James, I wonder if he's buying Rob Pendleton. Is there anyone else in this group that Ash wants that is a smoky that we've overlooked? Could it be Emery Rabaya? Could it be Chris Stevenson or Tamika Jenkins? Kyle Hodges or Michael Peake? Could it be Loz McDougall or Aidan Easter? Just missed Easter. But still, Easter can come late for Aidan.
Yeah, I saw he put his name in before. We'll
I think Ash, just confirm it is Ash James. So we're going once with Ash at 560. We're going twice with Ash at 560. And the hammer is up.
600.
600 with Chris Stevenson. Chris
By
Stevenson.
himself.
Well done, mate. That's a good bid. You've obviously been putting a bit of time in, sir. Don't know you. And on the strength of your investment here, I hope you're not playing me in the Townsville Open next week, because you must back yourself. You must be a handy player. Did you make a 50 break at the club last night playing league? I reckon you might have done, and you're thinking, could this be my year? Could it be my time? It's possible. 600 with Chris Stevenson. Going once.
Do we get the Ash and Rob 620 simulcast?
Have you knocked out Ash and Rob? Going twice.
That's good confidence, that. 610.
610 with Ash. Please, Ash, confirm it's Ash James. I know we think it is. We may have seen an earlier post, but just double confirm it's Ash James rather than Ash Trey.
That was really bad. Really, really bad, that.
Yeah, it was bad. That was bad.
Alright.
So 610 with Ash.
With Ash James, it is
James going once. Going twice. And sold to Ash James. Well bid. Congratulations. The Cradle Snatcher gets up. Well done. And that was Group 6, everybody. We'll give Dan a moment to load up Group 7 while we just have a look through the Group 7 and scratch our nuts slightly. Sean, do you know anybody in this group?
The only name that I've seen is Kenny Fong from that group, but that's the most knowledge I'm going to be able to provide.
And is that because you've seen him on the sex register?
Yes.
Or?
Nah, I shouldn't say that. He played the black ball.
Did he?
I think up in.
No, Kenny Fong, jokes aside, is a local from Townsville.
He does chiropractic.
Massage therapist, business. Apparently, if you've got a sore back or sore joints, Kenny is your man. Go and see him. No happy endings, but very, very capable therapist.
350.
And 350 from Jeff, before we even talk about the players. So, Frankie Walker can play, John Petinazzo can play, Kenny Fong can play, Brett Green can play. Yep, just slow down with the bids, will you? Let me speak. Toby Osler can play. Lovely man. Look forward to seeing you next week, Toby. Peter Melville, look forward to seeing you. Had a game at Peter's house. He's got a pool room. Lives up on Castle Hill looking over the sea. It's an amazing view. Runs a business moving pets internationally. If you need to move your Alsatian from Turkey through to Melbourne or Sydney, he's your man. Can manage it all and do all the logistics and make sure your dog doesn't die. Basically, he's a legend, Peter Melville. Albert Agal, father to one of the top players in this tournament, Jackson Agal, hoping to cash in on his investment all his life, running his son from pool club to pool club and giving him all his money to gamble his money away and play pool against everybody. Albert, you're a star, and hopefully that investment will give you a return at some point, be it the Chinese 8 ball that Jackson's playing or similar. But Albert can play, definitely a good player actually. Remember him being a very good cueist. Probably better than his son actually, Sean, I think.
Okay. Yeah, we're not. That's all right. It's 510 with us.
So we're already at 510.
Please not $1 bids.
No surprise. John Petinazzo can fire. Hi John, look forward to seeing you next week, mate. Have a drink together.
600.
600 with Kev Geisman. So Kev Geisman's no mug. There's obviously someone in this group can win the tournament. When Kev Geisman bids $600, can someone tell me who is the winner of the tournament from this group that gets 600 from Kev Geisman, please? Because there has to be one. Is it Tony Harrison or Davis Wilson? And we don't even know who they are, but they're some sort of mega star from somewhere. Is it Hugh Hyman or Dwayne Evans?
I think I lost to Albert last year.
It's Brett Green. Apparently it's Brett Green. Thank you, Dave Linton. So Brett Green is the smoky in this group, and he's part of the family that includes Jack Green down in Gippsland.
Part of the foster home care.
Part of the foster home network of the Green family. So welcome, Brett. That whole family must have just played pool instead of go to school or do anything productive with the lads.
Nothing in Mafra anyway.
No. But at least Brett moved from Mafra up to Queensland, made something of himself, and we're very proud of you. Okay, so we're all on Kev at 600 going once. Kev Geisman, $600 going twice. And this is for Group 7. If you've just tuned in, 650. Jeff Finnegan. 650 with Jeff Finnegan. Jeff must have had a love child with Glenn Cullen or something. That's the only explanation I've got for that. 650 with Jeff going once. John Pettinato has knocked
750.
Rusty out of comps. That is true. John Pettinato is not someone to be messed with. That's for sure. He can fire. So Group 7, Kev Geisman, 750 going once. Group 7, Kev Geisman, 750.
760.
Jeff Finnegan, 760. Wow, Jeff must have taken this from the Townsville 8-Ball Association fund. Where else is he going to get the money? I don't remember you being a gold miner, Jeff.
800.
800 from the gold miner Kev Geisman. Wow. This is hotting up.
810.
I think Jeff's got too much money for you, Kev. Sorry, my man. And Chris as well. So
100. Wow.
I think Chris and 850 Kev Geisman.
No, it's at 900.
Sorry, it's at 900 with Chris Stevenson. The bids are going too quick.
There's 10 groups, Joe.
Why? I might even have time to go and get another red wine.
Yeah.
I'll finish my Asahi first. So 850 with Kev. Well done, man. You've come over the top again.
900.
Oh, sorry. 900 with Chris coming over the top again. Yep. You must be a good poker player, Chris. You've just raised with pocket tens, and you're not sure if you've got enough or not. You're confident, but you're not sure. Kev's sitting there with kind of queen 10, waiting for the river, wondering if he can get a jack.
Okay, so going once, $900 with Chris Stevenson.
Yep.
Going twice.
Twice with Chris Stevenson.
And
And the hammer is up, and it's about to come down.
sold.
Sold to Kevin Geisman?
No,
Chris Stevenson. Chris Stevenson, sorry.
Yep, that's alright.
Thank God you're here. Thank God you're here. So that was Group 7. Thank you for all the bidders. Well done to Chris Stevenson. Group 8. Group 8. Sean, over to you. Any standouts?
Danny Williamson. If he's anything like Zava, he must be very, very handy.
Okay.
Apart from that, I have not seen any of these names before, but I haven't been anywhere north of Mill Park, so.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
So look, I don't know many of these players either. Danny Williamson, I know, as you say, local boy from Townsville, been instrumental in running this tournament this year. Thank you for everything you're doing, Danny. And also James Banu, I believe, can fire. I've been told on good authority. Charlie Chris, also very capable player from Mackay, and Jess Harrison can actually fire. I believe she's from Tasmania,
Okay.
flying up
Yeah.
there, especially for this tournament, from their family's farm in Tasmania,
Yeah.
salmon farm. Yeah.
Okay.
So where are we at? We're at 110 with Potsy. Welcome to the bidding, Potsy. Tell me what you know. What do you know, mate, that we don't? Because
Apparently Jess Harrison's from Cairns.
that's okay. It's
Close enough.
close enough.
Yeah.
Close enough. Is it Rogan Hunter you're bidding on, Steve Pottinger? Sebastian Leitonen, one of the favourites for the Townsville Open, has produced a bid of 150. So there must be some knowledge in there, or maybe
Orman?
an ex-girlfriend
Yeah.
that he's smashed before in this list of Group 8 players. So Steve Pottinger not telling there must be a smoky in this group. I think it's James Banu and Danny Williamson. That'll be the two. So we are at 150 with Sebastian. Going once. Going twice. Going twice with Sebastian Leitonen at 150. Bid now or forever hold your peace. 160 with Jeff. 160 with Jeff Finnegan. Has a lot of local knowledge, Jeff.
Yeah.
Have you met Jeff before?
No.
You're not missing much. You're not missing much.
Okay. Yep. Good to know. 200.
200 with Danny Williamson. Why? Must be hitting a good ball.
Must be beating Zava.
Must be beating Zava or similar. But this is his local club. He knows the tables back to front, and yeah, will not be an easy beat. That's for sure. Tyron McGrady will be sat at home right now watching this, thinking, "Why does no one care about me? I can play. I've made 100 break before at snooker. Why are they not talking about me?" Well, we are. Make a bid on yourself, Tyron. Stand up and be counted. So where are we at? We're at 200 with Danny Williamson. Going once. Going twice with Danny Williamson at $200 for Group 8. I think it's Group 8, yeah?
Yes,
Yeah.
group 8.
For Group 8. Dave Linton's a funny man. And sold to Danny Williamson for 200 Australian dollars. Tyron has beaten Mark Bradley. Thank you very much. That is all we need to hear. Bit late though, Brendan. So Jackson, you're a bit premature there. So, you know, hold back on your bids for Group 9 until we actually introduce Group 9. You know, I hope your bedroom game is better than your Calcutta game. Okay? It's a bit premature. So, Group 9, $100 from Jackson. It's already at 300. Wow. Anyone from this group that you know?
Sam Taylor.
What do you know about Sam?
Well, you would have met him at Nationals as well. I've met him up at Reedy's Christmas comp as well.
Okay.
I like the way he plays. I think he's a good, solid player. He's knocking on the door a lot.
Yeah.
That's what I've been hearing from Queensland anyway. So
Yep.
I think he's the one in this group.
Okay.
That's the only name that stands out to me. I don't know about you. But,
Okay, yeah, I've met Sam before. Seems a very growing talent. I've been told Josh Muka can play in this group as well. Although I don't know Josh personally, unless I have met you and I ignored you. I'm so sorry if I did. Brendan Smith, I think, is from Canberra, so experienced campaigner from Canberra, has played for ACT before many times. Matty Meddings, I recognise the name. Don't know how strong you are, Matty, but the name does ring a bell. And Sam Taylor, I think, is a hairdresser, but sort of part-time pool player as well. Finalist in a comp recently, I believe. So, yeah, packed group, and we're at 700 already with Jackson Agale. So Jackson must know something we don't. I think he's after James Henning.
okay.
Yeah.
Inside
Yeah,
knowledge.
so Jackson loves James Henning. He was telling me, he said he's an amazing player. Ash Tolcher apparently just come back from Hayball. So if someone's going away, Ash Tolcher for Hayball
Must be able to link the balls
must
together.
be a very good player. Yeah, Sebastian's saying Matt Medding's good. So we're Jackson at 700. We're going to go once with Jackson at 700 because that's a stand-up bid. Really, we have to salute that. Has Sam Taylor's family got any money? Is your grandfather watching Because surely to Christ, one of your family can afford $800 to bid for you. Otherwise, what sort of family are they? And if they're poor and struggling, I take it back, I'm very sorry. We'll speak offline about that another time if I've dropped myself in it. Josh Muka, where's your bids? Come on. Text your mates and say bid on me, please. So I think we need to start pulling the hammer. So Jackson at 700 going, I think twice, because I already went once on Jackson.
Yeah.
So twice with Jackson and Gale. Any more money for this group? We don't want Jackson to go broke, so we'll give you an extra 10 seconds here to make a bid, just in case Jackson's trying to push the pot up and made a mistake. And the hammer is up at $700 from Jackson and Gale. Albert, get your wallet out. It's sold. Sold to Jackson and Gale for 700, and that may well be the smartest money in the room. Sam Taylor is on the up and can win his first major title at the Townsville Open next week. Could be a great buy. Could be. So we're on Group 10 now.
Group 10. 10? Oh, yep. Bit
Group
premature.
10. Group 10.
What are your thoughts, Jamo?
You go first.
Oh, okay, I'll go first. Jamie Butner.
Yep.
From Northern Territory.
Yep.
He is the one in this group for me. The only one I recognise, but he travels a lot. He's one of the top players from Northern Territory. Got like a little clique going on where they always playing against each other.
Yeah.
And they're improving. They're travelling, coming down to Melbourne, playing the big boys. So they want to get better. And very solid player.
That's good. Yeah. I know Jamie well. He's a great guy. Travels to a lot of the comps in Australia, including the Black Ball and many others. And he's due, I think, to do something a bit. He gets to sort of 16 kind of thing. I think he's due a quarter or a semi, Jamie. But the nice steady style to his game, a good safety, good putter, good kind of all-round player, Jamie. I'm told that Samuel Chris can play. Samuel from Cairns, family runs a snorkeling business on the beach there in Cairns. Very successful, and apparently has made a century break at snooker.
Just mention, it might be a good time to refresh your browsers. You might be getting a bit of a delay in the feed.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you're somehow getting a delay on the feed, you want to refresh your browsers, it might be a good idea. Especially if you are living in the middle of batshit nowhere and struggling with internet, you might want to refresh.
Lovely. And look, Robert Munster rings a bell. I remember playing Robert in the group a couple of years ago, I think. Can play. Jack Bosman must be related to Andrew Bosman. Must be another illegitimate child scenario. Robert Smith, Jerome Mabb, Ashley James. I think that is that. Ash James. So this is Group 10. What have we got?
500 with Seb.
500 with
The
Seb.
Seabiscuit.
Seb has put his dole check on this group. What is going on, Seb?
550 with Nick.
Nick McConnell, 550. Nick, tell us your connection to this group, please. We don't see you in the group. Just do a quick scan. Are you partner with Mandel Bowie, or is John Cranston your father? You know, tell us your connection. 550 going once for Nick McConnell. It's a stand-up bid. I'm expecting Jamie Butner to chime in anytime soon with a 600. Where are you, Jamie?
Where's the NT boys?
Where's the NT crowd? You know, you had the Darwin Open last week. Surely you all cashed in that event, if not in the main event, the Friday night comp. Going twice with Nick McConnell at 550. The hammer is up. Get your bid in now. Otherwise, Group 10 is gone. Ready, steady, cook. Sold to Nick McConnell at 550. Unless any other bids proceeded down, sold sign.
And
well done.
Sold.
And
Cool.
sold. And now we're
Right.
into the seeds. We are into the seeds now, everybody.
So currently, if you are looking at the prize funds, first place is at $1,955. So that's 40% currently.
Okay. Yeah, very nice. So the pot is pretty good. And if I'm not mistaken, so we're already
Yeah.
we're already on Joe McClintock. I'll let you talk about Joe
Yep.
while I get a drink, actually, because you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll be right back, folks.
Okay. Cool. Well, I'll let you
Dan,
go.
do you want anything?
Yeah, I'll go with it.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm good, thanks. Yeah, cheers. All right, Joe McClintock is a very good player from Queensland. Yeah, just refresh your browser tray. So Joe McClintock, very good player from Queensland. Currently in the Australian Under-23 side, going away to Ireland this
I'll have
year.
a red wine, please, and an Asahi.
That's all right.
And a
I can
shot.
hear his bar order. It's in Asahi, probably.
How's the Calcutta
If you're
going?
wondering.
Good. Yeah, it's
What's
good.
happening over there anyway?
Joe
I'm
McClintock
ripping into
is an
everybody.
amazing
I
potter.
have only
Loves getting out of snooker. Doesn't know how to play safe. Or he's slightly learning. Yeah, it's all right. We'll wait till Jammo gets back anyway. Joe's very, very, very handy. I don't know how I should. Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, he did. Yeah. Joe, I don't know how much he's playing currently. I'd like to hope he's playing a lot, considering he's going to Worlds later this year. Very good potter. That's really, and he loves getting out of snooker. That's for sure. And he could go deep in this tournament. That is for sure. Have we got? I've got Trey with $100.
No,
500? Oh, Seb. 500. Jeez. Is that payback for all the drinks that Joe bought you at Nationals, or? Yeah. I like snooker union, Joe. Do you know how to turn back on?
I know it's coming back on, but I'm not sure how to.
Some technical difficulties. Cool.
Sorry about that, folks. I just got accosted at the bar by the local talent. Did you finish talking about Joe?
I touched on him a significant amount. I don't know.
You
if
touched
any-
him?
Yeah.
You touched him?
Yep.
No surprise. No
Well,
surprise.
no, with that mullet.
You couldn't have gone to nationals like 5 times with him as a junior without touching something. So yeah, so Joe McClintock, where are we at on the bidding?
500.
500, top junior from Whitehaven Beach, where his folks run a motel. Top queuist, works in hydraulics, so is hoping to lift his first Townsville Open title. Good luck to you, Joe. I've seen you play, mate. Played you once or twice. Good good cueist, and
He plays like you, if I'm going to be honest.
does he?
Yeah.
All right.
Doesn't
so
like to play safe.
So must be a favourite for the tournament then, if he plays like me. So where are we at? We're at
$500, which is a joke.
Who with?
If I'm going to be honest. It's with his boyfriend Seb.
Sebastian Leitonen, $500 going once for Joe McClintock. Oh, thank you, Joe. I love you so much. You are a good man. I look forward to having a drink with you next week. Hopefully, don't play you.
He learnt a lot of Jack Phillips when he was a kid. They used to practice a lot.
Did they?
Yeah,
Okay. Well,
yeah.
then he wouldn't have learned too much.
Yep.
So 500 with Sebastian going twice. That's okay. You can have I didn't say you have to have an alcoholic drink. We can have a coffee together. That's fine. So twice with Sebastian at 500. I don't think Sebastian's got $500 though. Can we just confirm that before we actually put the hammer down? Jackson, has he got 500 to his name? I thought he already spent 500 tonight. We don't want this kid. We don't want this kid doing his dole check and everything on a Calcutta. That's not fair. We're not here to steal money off people like everybody else is when they do Calcuttas. This is a sustainable Calcutta.
All right, so $500 going once with Seb. Now this should be going a lot more than $500.
So Sebastian works in disability. So thank you, mate. Thank you for confirming that. That gives me confidence in the system that disabled people work with disabled people. It's wonderful. So 500 going twice, and 550 with Jeff Finnegan. Jeff Finnegan knows his stuff. 550. Dave Linton with the late 520.
Bad Wi-Fi.
Yep. Dave's bidding is a bit like his sex life. It's just a little bit sort of after the fact, unfortunately. But that's all right. I'm sure your talents are multiple. Thanks, Jackson Agal, for already paying her 700. You go into the favourites brigade of best bidders, having already paid your money for the group that you got. So 550 with Jeff Finnegan going once. And Tumbleweed just fell out of Jackson's wallet. That's funny. Going twice with Jeff Finnegan at $550. $550.
For an
Jeff,
Australian under 23 representative.
this boy will win major tournaments. This could be his first. And the hammer is up, ready to go down for Jeff Finnegan, and sold to Jeff Finnegan for $550. Joe McClintock. Will this be his year, or will it be Jackson Agal or Sebastian Leitonen? Will a junior win this tournament? Will it be Josh Hans? Will it be Sean Dempsey?
No.
No, because he's not there.
Yep.
But would compete for sure if he was. Okay, next I think is Chris Jones. Do you know Chris Jones?
I don't believe I do. I think I've seen his name around, but I don't think I've watched him play, so I cannot comment.
So Chris Jones usually goes deep in this tournament. He's the legend of Tennant Creek, the dark horse. If only he won as many comps as he gets hits on Tinder. Townsville's most eligible bachelor, apart from Steve Pottinger. Can he go all the way?
He's won it a few times.
He has won this tournament before. And if he stays off the pipe, probably has a chance to win this tournament, is the feedback. So, lovely man. I love Chris Jones. He's one of the funniest guys I've actually met. and one of his sense of humor is so deadpan, hilarious. And he's a great player. I wish him all the best. Jokes aside, the highest bid right now is with Steve Pottinger. No
350.
surprise, his bum chum, 350, and has beaten Rusty in the final. Chris can do anything. He beat me at Barry once, and I'd never seen his face before. I thought, I've got this guy on toast, and he's obviously just had a great day out. But he carved me up, and then I knew who he was after that. That's for sure. So Chris Jones, awesome local talent. We'll have great support from everybody. Where are we at? We're at 350 with Steve Pottinger going once. We're at 350 with Steve Pottinger going twice. And Dave Linton says he's actually getting married on the Friday before the comp. Who? Not Chris Jones. He's not. He's never getting married. That guy. And if he's marrying someone, if your future wife is watching, don't marry that guy. He is not someone you should marry. He is an infidel. Do not marry that man. But if you are getting married, I wish you all the best. Jesus Christ, he is actually getting married. Oh, he's marrying Potsy.
Oh, okay.
Then fair enough. That makes sense. That actually does make sense. So where are we at? We're at 350 for Steve Pottinger going twice. That is good value. That's so good value. I'm sort of. I just don't, Chris. I just don't think you commit enough to your game for me to go 400. Can you tell me in the chat? Can you tell me in the chat if you're practicing or actually even going to try? Because if you do, then it's worth a four ball. But I just don't see it, and I just don't think you seem to care anymore about pool. You just care about sleeping with lots of different women all the time, which is, by the way, is actually awesome.
He doesn't practice.
Yeah, he doesn't practice, but we love him. You're a legend, and sold to Steve Pottinger for whatever that was, 350. Great buy, by the way. Can definitely make the last 8 or semis without practicing. If he's been playing, look out. All right, next up we have, I believe it's Dave Linton. Do you know Dave?
Yep.
What do you know about Dave?
I know that he beat me, so he's not shit.
Okay. Well, that's debatable.
Well, yeah, that's true as well. He could just have the roll of the balls as well.
Did he?
Yeah. Possibly. I heard you potted a ball the wrong colour against him.
I did once.
You donated a frame?
Yeah, I donated the frame to him because their team in Queensland is quite weak, so we needed to give them something.
Give him 2 wins as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Johnny, do you know Dave Linton?
Yeah.
Yeah, come in. Tell us what you think of Dave.
I think he's a chance, but got a bit lucky, but he can do some damage.
Okay. All right, nice. We're not looking at the bids just yet. We've already got Alandra Toy, 350.
370 with Brendan, 400 with Anthony.
I've got some notes here about Dave. So always lived in the shadow of your Rusties and your Andy Barnetts of the world, and your Jackson Gales and your Danny Williamsons. If only he was as good at pool as he is at talking shit, he would be a contender. Jokes aside, he can beat anyone in this field on his day. Looking forward to seeing him next week, and his wife Alandra. I miss you.
410 with Brendan.
410 with Brendan Hyatt. Dave, I know that. That's why I said it.
450.
450 with Alandra Toy. Didn't change her surname for him. Does that mean that you're not that tight, or what?
Not that committed, or
Yeah, not that committed.
Yeah.
Like, I would never marry a woman if she didn't give me take my surname on board.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
It's never a good sign, is it? Like, I'll marry you, but you're not taking my surname. It's just danger, just danger. But he is very well endowed, so therefore I get it. I absolutely get it.
No comment, Seb.
Okay, so 400 with Anthony Hill. Thank you for the bid. Thank you for the smiley face, Sam Taylor. Hopefully there's no lawsuits coming my way. And the only guy to beat one of the best under 23s 4-0 and then lose next round to an Oz Cup player. So Sebastian getting another sort of self pitch into the Calcutta. Don't blame you, mate. Don't blame you. 500 with Alandra. I tell you what, she must be a devoted wife.
Yeah,
He must
she's
be.
backing up to not taking the
He
last
must
one.
be a good man, yeah?
Yeah.
For his wife to bid 500 for him. He must be really good in bed. He must be a wonderful husband and father. Credit, and we salute you, Dave Linton, as one of the best men in Australia. If my missus was bidding for me, I'd be like over the moon. That's such a wonderful thing.
He loves a burger as well.
He loves a burger.
He loves a burger. That's why he's
How do you
telling me.
know?
Well, we're having a chat after the match, and he says,
Yeah?
"Don't worry about eating healthy. Just have a pre-game burger, and it'll get you across the line." Which is where I went wrong.
Okay. So, Dave doesn't practice. He says, save your money. So 500 it is with Alandra. So $500 for Dave Linton. This is a steal. You know, you could do so much with $500. Like, especially in Townsville. Crikey.
Right, $500.
Going twice with Alandra Toya / Linton, but didn't change the name.
Sage down 5-2. Ooh.
So breaking news: Justin Sage down 5-2. He's playing one of the top 5 players in the world at Chinese A ball. A guy called Phone,
Yeah.
who, if he's dialed in, is a very, very strong player. And honestly, if Justin beats him, he's hit literally the big time. We wish Justin all the best. You know, he's got the hottest wife in 8 ball. We love him so much. Good luck to Justin Sage.
All right.
If he beats him, that's awesome. Sorry for the deviation.
Final call for $500.
Final call for Alandra Toya / Linton / look forward to seeing you next week. And sold to Alandra, Dave's missus. That's a bargain, actually. $500. Can go all the way, can go deep. Okay, next up, we've got Chris Davis. What do you know about Chris Davis, Sean?
From the Northern Territory, among the clique of players that are always practicing together, traveling down to comps. I think he's playing the one in Slate later this year, the elite comp.
Is he?
I believe so.
Okay.
So he can play.
Just won Tennant Creek, yeah.
Yeah, so look, Chris obviously from the UK originally, where all the best players come from, especially compared to Australian players. He just won the Tennant Creek Open, which if Chris Jones has won, it's not like a big deal, but it's still a very, very compelling comp to win. He's actually the nephew of the great Steve Davis, the snooker player, which he doesn't like to tell many people because it kind of makes him feel a bit sort of bad. He doesn't want to brag too much about it.
Fair enough.
But that's a wonderful fact about him. He sells oxygen tanks for a living, and he's looking to breathe life into his Townsville Open campaign. His wife Rita often bakes cakes for him on league nights when she's not with Jamie Butner. When she's not with Jamie Butner. Where have we got? What have we got? We've got
300
bets.
with Pikey.
We've got Rob Bowen, $220. Pikey, or Paulbury as we call him, has smashed him with 300. So welcome to the chat. Rob Bowen, aha. Paul Pike, aha. Brendan Hodges, 320. He's obviously been humped by Chris before and thinking, I'll cash in if I can. Anthony Hill, 350. I think this will go big because Chris went deep in the Darwin Open. I think he went to the quarters and the semis last week in the Darwin Open. He's won the 10.
He's hitting the ball well.
He's hitting the ball well. He's got a nice pace about him. He's like he's got a nice pace to his game. He doesn't rush things. He doesn't play too quickly. Doesn't play too slowly. But you know, he's almost like the perfect lover on the pool table. That's Chris Davis.
All right, $350. Going
$350.
once.
Going once. $350. Anthony Hill going twice.
400.
400 from
Paulbury.
Paulbury. There's still money in Gippsland after all, even after their drugs epidemic.
Right, $400.
400
Going once.
with the Pikester. Going once. We can do it in synergy,
Yeah.
the slap, yeah.
Going
Going
twice.
twice with Paul Pike. Is there anyone else with more money than Paul Pike and Gippsland for this player, Chris Davis? Where's Chris Davis' family? Where's Steve Davis with the 500 bid? Come on, come on.
Where's Jamie Butner?
Where's Jamie Butner with your friend? You didn't even bid for yourself, Jamie. Where are you? What has gotten into you?
Must be league night.
They're half an hour behind in Darwin.
So
okay.
Dan's actually exonerated and they're half an hour behind.
So way half.
So let's just wait half an hour.
Alright, and
All right, now 400 Pikey going
Fine,
twice.
Oh, okay. Twice. We'll go back to
We did twice already, didn't we?
Yeah, that's alright.
All right.
Alright, last one.
All right, last one. So,
Oh, Paulbury.
Paulbury at 400.
He does realise he's next, right?
That's a goodbye, Paulbury, because Chris Davis is actually hitting the ball very well right now, and is he's gunning for action.
Speaking of Paulbury, look who's up next.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh yeah. Do you want us to talk about Paulbury first?
He is a very good player from Gippsland. He won Albury last year or the year before.
Yeah,
So he's in a tournament winner, a major tournament winner.
yeah.
He's an amazing guy, and a very solid pool player. Semi-final Darwin Open as well. So no easy beat.
No, absolutely. Paul with one of the best breaks you'll ever see in the country. Fresh from his last 4 win in Darwin. Best player from Gippsland apart from Dave England, Steve Gray, Steve Halliday, and Ash Vogt, but still can go deep or win this tournament. Pikey is unpredictable. You never know what you're going to get from him. But yeah, has the ability to win, knows how to win, and has a good tactical game which people don't actually kind of hold him high too, but his tactical game is actually quite good. Where are we at? We're at 300 with Anthony Hill. I feel like that everybody in Gippsland is just holding back their thousands of dollars to make a bid on Pikey. I think we're going to have like 5 bids at the same time for Pikey at like 400. There we go. Nick McConnell, 350. Ashford, you know your game is right up there, my man. You can beat any of these guys on your day, and I salute you, my friend.
Pikey,
I love your
350.
comp. I can't wait to come back and see you, mate. So Pikey 350. Nick McConnell already has a 350 bid on your Pikester. So you'll have to go one better.
360.
360 with Paul Pike going once. I have to say this is very cheap considering the previous prices we've seen for players or groups. 400 going once with Nick McConnell. That's a pushy bid from Nick. Don't know Nick. Do you know Nick?
No, don't know Nick.
So Nick must be related to somebody else in the group, but there's no group. It's just Paul. So
Could be
I
related.
don't know what I'm talking about. Johnny Bonello, do you want to put a word in for Pikey? Anything you want to say about Pikey?
Pikey has made multiple Victorian state sides. He's also one of 3 or 4 to beat Mick Hill in the challenge exhibition. Very top rated player, can beat anybody on his day and is in form. So good value at the moment. Think we can push 500 here, see what happens.
Thank you, Johnny. Bonello and Ronnie O'Sullivan. Anthony Hill, 450. Going once. Anthony Hill at 450. Going twice. The hammer is up for Anthony Hill at $450 for Paul Pike, or Paul Bree as he's now most commonly known as. Sold. Okay. Well done, Anthony Hill.
Oh no, 500. Dan hasn't.
All right. We haven't put the sold up yet, so Nick McConnell's bid of 500.
Stands. It stands.
It stands, baby. Well done, Nick McConnell. Yeah, must have played Pikey in a round robin tournament in Gippsland one time, and he broke and cleared on him. It's lagging bad, but that's okay. We have time here. We can take a swig of the Shiraz,
It's not lagging there.
and we can wait for Pikey to speak to his ex-wife and get some more money raised for the bid.
Okay, so we're going once. We'll go once.
Okay, once on Nick
500.
McConnell. Nick McConnell at 500. We're gonna go twice and twice. David Shell, thank you for the comment. Pikey played in your team back in Druin, so you would have seen some of the amazing finishes this guy can do. He can go all the way, folks. And lastly,
And last call.
the last call at 500 for Nick.
Sold.
Sold to Nick McConnell. Unless we get a...
Sold.
It's done.
Oh, Anthony.
Oh,
Bad luck, mate.
bad luck, Anthony Hill. Sorry, mate, just a little bit late there, my man. Well done, Anthony Hill. That's a great buy with Paul Pike. Next up, we have a local lad who you would know quite well, Sean, called Jackson Agale.
Yes. He's the current under-18 Australian champion. He has been to Worlds where he beat the under-18 Masters winner. Who's a very talented player. So so he's up there with the best, but obviously outside of international and Australian titles. He's a growing player. He's entering everything at the moment, entering the Chinese 8-ball.
Hang on. Just looking at the chat.
What's up?
On one of the views, the 550 is in before the 500, before I said sold. On this other view, it's in just after. So it looks like that 550 got in just before I did it. We've got to take.
Okay. So we'll go back, shall we?
All right, guys. We've had some.
Did get in first.
We believe that the Anthony Hill 550 bid did actually get in first. We've had it confirmed by a couple of people. So sorry to Anthony Hill.
Sorry to.
Anyone betting on
Sorry
Jackson?
sorry to Nick McConnell. But our understanding is that the bid actually can stand for who, Dan?
Hey. Oh, is this for Pikey still?
For Pikey.
This is for Paul Pike.
So it's 550 with
Anthony Hill.
Anthony Hill.
All right, I'm so sorry. We're skipping back to Pike here. It's 550 with Anthony Hill. Apparently, two different browsers. I'm not very comfortable with this, but
Dan was a bit distracted on a different
Dan,
browser.
I think we've already given it to Nick, so I think we're going to stay with that. I don't think it's fair to.
But it was before Anthony Hill's bid coming before the sold sign came up.
All right, so it doesn't. Not on my screen.
Have a look over here. On this screen it did. So lots of people's screens it would have.
Okay. All right. So apparently Anthony Hill's bid came in before the sold to Nick McConnell. I'm sorry, Nick. Sorry about that, Nick.
Yeah, see it's coming there.
Oh, Anthony was
Yeah.
to
So
Nick.
that's because we didn't do a refresh. My apologies to Nick.
Jamo's fault.
So my fault. So
Okay, so it's 550.
so it's 550 with Anthony Hill going once. I think that's
He
where
did
we're
say
at.
give it to Nick.
Pardon?
He said it. Nick, Anthony, read the. Oh, that's right. We've got bidding back on now. It's all right.
Is Nick in the room? Oh,
Yeah, they're both in here now. Yeah.
Take 6, but not 5.
So Nick McConnell 555. I think we'll only take
Tens.
bets of tens or more, Nick. So is 550 enough, please, Dan, for Nick McConnell?
Well, I take that as a 560 from Nick, yeah?
So we need 560 from Nick, please.
He's put 555 though. Is that?
Are we taking $5 bids?
We're not taking
not.
$5 bids now.
No, it's 560 from Nick.
So 560 from Nick.
Well, he just needs to confirm it.
Please confirm. And it's going once, assuming it's 560.
Yeah. Okay.
Going twice for Nick McConnell. And this is for Pikey, Paul Pike, Paulbury, winner of last year's Albury Open. Just finished last 4, I believe, in the Darwin Open.
Yeah.
So must be a very bad field over there.
And I reckon
Sold to Nick McConnell. That's
for the second time
feels like justice. Justice is served.
for an extra tenner.
And then we go back to Jackson and Gale. Thank you, Nick. You're a legend. Really appreciate your patience there. Sorry about the technical difficulties. Blame Dan. That's Dan Lynch of CueballTV. Send through a complaint letter to him. So we're now back to Jackson and Gale.
So I've got 300 Mark Owens currently for Jackson and Gale.
And what was your talk on Jackson? I'm sorry, I forgot.
Yeah, current Australian under-18 champion.
Yeah.
He went over to Worlds in Blackpool last year. He actually had played the same player twice in the singles, who I'm quite close with, in a very good player in Denny Buckle. And he beat him, who actually won the Masters plate event beforehand in the juniors.
Okay.
So he's been a winner. So he's up there. He was quite jet lagged as well. I'll give him a little bit of benefit of the doubt. And then he's entering all the Chinese April stuff. Currently, he's traveling around. He wants to play the big boys. So yeah.
Is he as good as you?
I'm not going to comment on that. I think I'm safer not commenting. No comment. He's playing Trey as well in a money match.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we've got bits flying in for Jackson. I've got a bit of chat on Jackson. So Jackson is a great junior, the king of Townsville apparently. His dad is hoping for a cash out at some point of all the investment he's done on his son's pool career. He's made the quarters, I think, a couple of times here before. Will this be his breakthrough year in major comps? We shall see. You know, he's definitely got promise. He's definitely got potential, and let's see if he can actually deliver it when it matters in the big dance against the Rusties and co. So
I was just Jackson is right. Yeah, I did give him a bit of a touch up in Blackpool, just to keep his.
so you want to give yourself a big note?
Yeah.
So Sean just big noting himself against Jackson, which I
agree.
I agree. It's fine to say if you give him a good touch up, that's fine. But yeah, Jackson
600
also.
with Cat A.
So we're already up to 600. Who's Cat A? Can Cat A please identify yourself as Catherine Agal, which I presume you are.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for the bid, Catherine. We just have to confirm that you are his mum before we move on with the bidding, so that everyone knows what they're dealing with. Okay. I'm going to bid 700 myself for Jackson and Gale, because I think this young man can win this tournament. He will have a lot of home support, and I think he's ready to win his first major / kind of major pool tournament as an adult, not just a junior. And Steve Pottinger thinks the same. Steve, can you please go to bed or something? I've had a direct message from Sebastian Leitonen saying, please don't talk up Jackson more than you did me. I'm so sorry, but I have to, because he's just better than you, Sebastian. But thank you for the offer anyway. But Sebastian, jokes aside, a big supporter of Jackson. Jackson's got to be the sort of king of Townsville, the hope of the local players, other than Chris Jones, of course, who is the king, and Mark Bradley and stuff. But from the players coming through, Jackson is sort of ready to sort of pounce, you would think.
Oh, it's coming. 750.
I need more than that, Albert.
750, Albert.
Need another tenner at least.
Yeah, I reckon Jackson's going to go for 1200.
Yeah,
Danny's right. Zava's gone for more than you guys.
800.
What does that say? 12-year-old goes for more than you guys. Give me a break.
She might go for more than you, Gemmo, so I'd pipe down.
So how come Albert is bidding against his missus? Is that possible?
No, it's not. Potsy.
No, but no. Cat A is
maybe
his mum.
they switched YouTube accounts. I don't know.
Maybe they're divorced, and they're fighting over their son again. Don't fight over your son. Just go halves, or go thirds with me. Direct message me. My team can arrange something for you. We don't need to argue, okay?
So 800 with Albert Gale.
So 800 with Albert. Going once. 800 with Albert Agal going twice. $800 with Albert Agal, the legend of Townsville. Sold to Albert Agal. Unless we have any freak bids that sort of
Do you want to
mess
just
us up.
refresh it, Dan? And you just
Yeah, we'll just
100% sure
refresh.
this time?
We'll refresh the screen and double check. But Albert has got his son.
Yeah. The red 800. Okay, is that the next one?
Yes, for Mark Bradley.
All right. So Mark Bradley, what do you know about Mark? Sean?
He's a brilliant guy. I actually spent a plane journey with him, sitting next to me. Just coincidentally.
Yeah.
Lovely guy to talk to.
Yeah.
Good pool player as well, I found out. I actually had no idea who I was on the plane journey over with him. Then when I saw him play, he's a very good player. He knocks out a few of the big boys. And a favourite up there.
He won the doubles with Trey.
Yeah, he won the doubles. I think he's won this event before as well, possibly. Maybe, not sure. Okay, cool.
Not sure. Well, thank you for that, Sean.
No problem.
So look, Mark, I know Mark fairly well. He's an
he's from
Australian representative before multiple times. I believe he is the GOAT of Townsville. I think over time, he's probably the most successful player out of Townsville. Don't think any of the others have made an Australia team in the seniors or open kind of situation. So wonderful background and pedigree.
So he's never won it.
He has an orchard in Castle Hill with his wife Mandy, and she'll be cheering for him if she's not with Chris Jones. 400 with Chris Stevenson.
So he's never won this apparently. So this might be his year before he retires.
What, are you saying he's retiring already? Fair income. So Chris Stevenson with 400. Undisputed champ of Townsville according to Seb. Multiple state and North Queensland titles. The North Queensland title doesn't really matter. But certainly the state kind of Australia stuff does. And has also won a big singles title. Thanks Ash for your comment. Let's see your bid as well. Let's see put your money where your mouth is, my man. Let's see a bid for Mark Bradley. We're currently at 400, Chris Stevenson. I'm going to chime in with 450. Just to pump the pool up. I don't think Mark will win, but I'd like to be part of it if he does. I'm in about 4 players' time, Archie, so stay tuned, my man. Please don't bid for me, because I'm really playing terrible at the moment. So Mark Bradley,
$500 to Jeff.
500 Jeff. Everyone knows this guy can win the tournament. He's beaten
Sage.
Justin Sage once or twice in this comp before, and Justin would go for like $2,000. So there you go. Kev Geisman, 650. The real
common sense is coming in.
The real money is coming out now. We know it's coming. We expected it. Geisman is no mug. He's no mug, although he should have saved it for me. 650. 650 going once with Kevin Geisman. And look how he did that. Like he went like 190 more or something.
Yeah.
You know?
50 more, yeah.
They want you to sit like me. Can you cross your legs, please, Sean? There we go. That's better. Is that better for you, David Linton? All right, so 650 with Kev Geisman going twice. 700 with Jeff Finnegan. Jeff Finnegan knows a good thing when he sees it.
David, could I get an extra bid for your request as well, please?
But Kev is now 800. Kev Geisman. Kevin Geisman, literally, does he just buy everybody in the Calcutta, like almost everybody?
Definitely. Can't lose.
Oh, but you can lose.
I know.
You can. Wow.
Wow.
Wow. All right, going once with Kev Geisman at 800. Going twice with Kev Geisman at 800. The Ayatollah of rock and roll, Kev Geisman at 800. Sold. Sold, and that is Mark Bradley sold off. Okay, next we have Joshua Hands from Queensland. I'll let you introduce Joshua, because you would know him quite well.
Yeah, he's one of my close mates.
Yeah.
He is very, very, very good. He is the buy, I reckon.
He's the buy,
He
okay.
is the buy.
The buy, B-Y-E or B-U-I? B-U-I.
B-U-I.
Yeah.
He knocks out Rusty consistently. Well, I mean, 2 out of 2 from what I've seen.
Okay.
Up in Queensland when I've come up there. So he's not afraid of Rusty, that's for sure. He's very talented, very good cueist, and since he's started to put a time into, he's pissed off the snooker nearly a little bit and started playing the pool. His mapping's significantly improved, and he's one to watch out for. That's for sure.
That's good, and look, I've got some notes on Joshua here. I've noticed he's starting to sort of win comps here and there. He's beaten Rusty before, as you said. He's nicknamed the Four-Eyed Warrior, and challenges me for the most masturbation of Q in his pre-shot routine than anybody else.
Yep. I think he wins, to be honest, nearly.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. So great player, great talent. Love his temperament. Love his
grit.
I love his approach to the game. I think he will be tough to beat, and I'll look forward to playing Josh anytime I play him. I never played him before, but I know that it will be a tough match for sure.
Yeah, he loves running racks on. on me, so it's never an easy time playing him.
Yeah, thank you, Mark Owens, for your comments. You're a lovely man. Thank you, Sebastian, for your material that you share with me.
Privately.
And Rob Bowen, 850, Nathan Keogh, 1000. So the big money is out to town, everybody. Try Chan, 1000 is cheap for this gun. Does that mean that's a bid? Try, or
It
is
doesn't
that
matter anyway because it's not with him.
what?
Because
Oh
Nathan's
yeah.
1,000.
So that's a fair point. It's not a bid.
Yeah.
It's just a comment. It's just a comment.
But he's dead right. $1,000 I think is a bit cheap for Josh.
Yeah.
Yes, he made the against Tim Dixon. He made the final.
That's right. Yeah. That's right.
yeah.
Yeah, he's beaten Tim. I think he's beaten Tim Dixon in the final.
Yeah.
He's beaten Tim Dixon. He's beaten Rusty Wheeler. So literally 1,000 is not enough. It needs to be at least 1,500 for Joshua Hands. I believe he's made century breaks at snooker as well. Yeah, very very strong masturbator of the queue. So the Nathan Keogh going once at $1,000. Going twice at $1,000 with Nathan Keogh. I'm surprised Rusty Wheeler hasn't chimed in with a bid yet for
Dickie Williams.
Dick
He knows-
Williams.
he knows where
Hello,
smart
Dick
money
Williams.
goes.
Hello. Why am I not surprised to see Dick Williams in the chat?
He's got selective hearing. When he hears Josh's name, money flies
Crikey.
out the wallet.
I need a piss really badly. I'm gonna have to go for a piss. I'm so sorry, everybody. But Sean can do the hammer on
Okay.
Josh Hands. I'm just gonna go for a piss.
Make
and,
sure you turn your microphone off, please.
and I'll try and turn my microphone off this
Okay,
time. Yeah?
1,150 with Dave Linton.
Shit, I've lost the
The magnet, if you just
magnet.
just stand up, it'll fall out.
shit. It's gone down 5 feet.
1,300 with Dickie Williams. Alright. Yeah. Do you want me to? I'll wait till you get back anyway. Sure, I have to. Did you find it? Yeah.
Did you find it? Didn't have
I don't know.
Hey, did you find it?
But if it comes out while
Alright. We'll have a quick intermission. Toilet break. Yeah, that won't be long. So everyone else can consider their thought process, and Dickie Williams is going to have to wait his $1,300 bid. He's going to sit there nervously. Yeah, I don't know where that magnet's gone. Where's Joshy Hands? Is he in the chat watching? I wonder if he's playing a lot lately. I think he played the CVC a couple of weeks ago, possibly. Don't know how he went in that. Archie, you want the hammer? Even if I did provide the hammer, Dan Lynch has left as well, so we wouldn't get the sold sign up. So when Dan comes back in, I'll do the hammer. Don't know why they had to go now. To be honest, they could have waited. Okay, Dan's in here now. So, Rob, I'm not telling a joke. You can wait for Tuesday night if you desperately need one. So Dickie Williams is at $1,300, going once. Going twice. All right, last call. $1,300 for Josh Hands. It's a good buy. Sold to Dickie Williams. Cool. Who is next? Mick Norton. The king of ACT. The giant killer. Did you find it?
I didn't. Dan, do you have another magnet thing?
No.
Or do I just clip it?
Yeah.
Can you,
Happy to.
can you clip it for me, please? Excuse me, folks. We just need to clip this. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Where are we at?
We're up to Mick Norton, the giant killer, and I believe next this year on his list is Jackson and Gale.
Yeah, so Mick has a list of target opponents. Credit to him, though, he's beaten most of them. I used to be on that list until he beat me. I can only applaud him for beating all these players on his list, including Tim Dixon, Sean Dempsey, myself, and yeah, very improved player, Mick Norton. To be honest with you, jokes aside, he's beaten guys like Tim Dixon in a semi-final of a comp. I think he made the last four last year. He'll be there or thereabouts. He's playing a lot of these sort of online comps as well. Definitely, like, respect to Mick. He's improved so much. So where are we at with Mick on the bidding?
$300.
$300 with Nathan Keogh. Look, I'll go $400 already from Mick. I think he's consistent and knows how to win. So yeah, I'll take 400 on Mick Norton, whilst I have a small drink of Shiraz.
Aldi Shiraz.
Aldi Shiraz, yeah. Any thoughts on Mick Norton from King Benelo Noonan over there?
Has a table at home, very consistent player.
Come in to the shop.
Very consistent player, has a table at home. Definitely a contender here to at least make the top 8, potentially go all the way. Good value here, and I think we should be getting up to 400 to 500 mark very quickly here. If not, you're missing out.
Yeah, I think it's already 400 with me, Dan.
Yeah.
So 400 with me going once. Now just the third wine mark, so not a bottle yet, but approaching. A couple of Asahis. Oh yes. 400 with me going twice. And
Jeez, quiet bidding.
Quiet bidding on Mick Norton. I can't believe it, because Mick is
very good.
Awesome player. I will take Mick at 400 unless there's anyone else.
Oh, Ash has spipped you.
Ash vote. You are a menace. But Mick is a capable player. Last four last year. Yeah. So.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Yeah. So Kevin, thank you for the point that Mick Norton beat Jackson last year, and said Mick actually messaged me earlier today and said Jackson is my bitch, which I thought was a bit presumptive. But still, he's got the runs on the board. He's got the experience. He can get away with that kind of comment. So Ashford 450 going once. Ashford 450 going twice. Where is the Canberra Massive for the 600 bid for Mick Norton? Where is Michael Massal? Where is Long Dang? Get your bids in, guys. Where's Matt Harmon? Where is Matt Harmon when you need him? And is it sold to Ashford at 450? It is,
Sold.
unless we see some sort of quick fire bid. Sold to Ashford 450, Mick Norton. That's a good buy, brother. Okay, next we have Rob Bowen. Sean Dempsey.
I should only say nice words about him. He's my captain. No, very, very good player. He's playing a lot. Well, actually, he's not really playing a lot at the moment. He's dealing with his new house. He's trying to. He played Scary, race to 15 2 weekends ago, and was 9-2 down, and came, I think, so around that mark.
9-3.
I came back and won 15-11, I think.
15-13,
15-13, 15,
maybe?
something like that. So he dug deep, and he has performed. He can perform, especially on a Tuesday night, which is most important.
That's it. Johnny Bedell of King Noonan, would you like to say anything?
Rob Bowen's a very well-respected player. Made the Victorian state side, playing out of his skin at the moment. Yeah, very capable on taking this tournament out. As Sean mentioned, beat Scary, dug deep, has the game and experience and ability. I think he's going cheap here.
Okay, so yeah, Rob Bowen, Geelong winner,
Yes, a part of the Australian team.
Australian team
Men's
representative, about to fly out to Ireland, I think it is, for the World Championships. You know, Rob's a great mate of mine, awesome player. You know, he's already won the Geelong Open. He's ready to win many more major titles. He looks at the sky more than a cricket umpire. But that aside, he is an immense talent and will be hard to stop. If I can beat someone like Rob Bowen, I think I'll go very close to winning this tournament, because he is right up there. Amazing player. And where are we at? We're at $1,000 with David Linton. David, you are a smart man, my friend. So Dave Linton, $1,000. Mark Owens says not this Tuesday, Shawnee. So Mark must have beaten.
No, we're playing him this Tuesday.
This
coming Tuesday.
It's a forecast.
So
Okay.
He's foreshadowing that it's not going to occur.
I
But,
see. I
yeah.
see. So yeah, so 1,000 with Dave Linton. We have to sort of think about raising the flag here and going
Go
once.
Come on, Rob. Dig deep here.
With Dave Linton, $1,000. Going twice. So the pot stands at sort of 10,000. 12 from Charlie. Well done, Charlie. So yeah, with the pot being first being 4,300, this is about sort of maybe 3 or 4 or 5 to 1 for Robert. 1,200 with Charlie Hawk. Going once. 1,200 with Charlie Hawk. Going twice. And 1200 with Charlie Hawk. Last call. 1250 Anthony Hill. Well done, Anthony. You know your stuff. This guy can go all the way without a doubt. 1250 Anthony Hill. Has Charlie exhausted his finances? Has Mark Owens found some money from somewhere? Is Rob Bowen willing to back himself in for over $1,000 after spending $1 million or $3 million on a house?
And he has a Tesla as well. He's a Tesla driver.
And a Tesla driver.
What if he's driving his Tesla up to Townsville? Go for a trip? No?
No, I don't think
doesn't enjoy a long
he's
drive?
flying with me,
Oh, okay.
and we'll be in.
You sharing the same bed?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Share the same bed, and we'll go in the Virgin first class lounge
Nice.
together
Nice. That was a good time massage.
as
as
lovers.
well.
So Charlie Hawk, 1400. Literally trying to blitz out Anthony Hill, 1400.
That's a statement.
That is a massive bid there for Charlie Hawk. Well done to you. Going once on Charlie Hawk at 1400. That is a punchy bid. But he knows this man is focused and is ready to win his next major tournament. And we're going twice on Charlie Hawk. Is there any more money for Rob Bowen? Let me just check my phone in case Rob is messaging me saying, please bid for me, we'll go halves. Here we go. No. No, I don't think I see a message from Rob. No, don't see a message from Rob. Okay, so last call, 1400 Charlie Hawk. Sold to Charlie. That's a good bid, my man. Well done.
So we're down to the last two players because Justin's
Yes, Justin has gone.
overstaying his trip in China.
Okay, so it's me. I'll go first, and then because I know you'll put me down enough. So I've won a few things here and there, but I've recently been diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis. Rheumatoid arthritis. So I've got very little chance of winning. Plus, I often pot my opponent's ball out of turn regularly, including in a final when I played Jake McCartney and I was 2-0 up and potted his ball in the Berry Open final, and I did it against Dave Linton in the Nationals. So I lost to Dan Lynch tonight in practice 5-2. Dan played very, very well. So whoever bought him is laughing. So yeah, so don't overspend, please, folks. Archie, you can rescind your $1,000 bid because that's too high already. So please rescind the bid, and we'll accept Brendan Hodges' bid at 150.
I'll speak nicely.
Okay.
About it.
All right.
Okay. You have won, I think, the Anzac Open. Am I correct in saying that? Is that
No,
is that-
no, I meant the final.
No, the final. My apologies. I was only
Right.
12.
We'll bring someone on who actually knows what they're talking about next time.
What have you won? You won Berry? No.
No,
Fuck, I don't know.
twice finalist.
Oh, you like the finals? He's good at making finals. That's all I know about him.
Wow.
He's the king of Bahrain.
The Prince of Bahrain. He's the new king of Bahrain.
You love Asahi, so that's always good.
Wow. All right, so I've won Geelong. I've won the Johnny Walker Open. I've made like 4 or 5 grand finals and
So
other
you're
comps.
you're a good Calcutta buy, is what you're saying.
No, especially not this week. I cannot go a yard this week, so please do not spend too much money on me. And I'll be too drunk come the final on Sunday, so there's no way I can win. So Archie Hardcore has me for 1,000. Is that a fair income bid, Archie?
Jeez. Alright, well, Johnny Bonello's got a few comments.
Ash vote 1,050. Ash vote 1,050. Thank you for your faith, Ash. But seriously though, it's not worth it. I can't even make the Masters team in Melbourne.
That's true.
Yeah. So I'm washed up. I'm infirm, and but I'll try my best. If I get there, I'll try my best.
You did perform well at Geelong this year, with a bung leg.
Yeah, I did. I had a bung leg. What's your view, Johnny Bonello?
Okay.
Here he goes.
So we've got the King Asahi Jamo Noonan. He loves a beer or a safety shot because it's his favourite saying. Can definitely win a frame when his legs are feeling strong and isn't hungover the night before. So that's a clear danger here. The man can get out of any situation, including snookers. He's the current Old Dogs champion. Hasn't really put in much time, but has the form at the moment and is playing very well with a very good chance at running deep. He's won the Funny Face Award at Pockets on the Monday night comp with a record 7 straight wins in a row. Very lucky player.
And that sums him up. Yeah.
Thank you, King Bonello Noonan. So yeah, we are at where are we? Ash vote 1,050 going once. Ash vote 1,050 going twice. And Ash votes with the hammer going 3 times. A lady 1,050 sold. Well done to Ash. I'll try my best for you, my man. I'm actually hitting them all right, so hopefully I'll go all right. We'll see.
It'll be PMing you a message very soon.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, we already did.
Okay, yeah.
This was planned.
It was well worked out.
So next, the one and only Rusty Wheeler.
Yeah, because Justin's not here. He's taking a vacay. What a photo that is.
So what's your talk on Rusty? Do you know much about it?
I've met him. Yeah, I've played him a few times. He is the People's Champion. Mm-hmm. The King in Queensland, all hail Rusty Wheeler. And he loves concreting curbs and doing Facebook Lives. So even if he wins or loses, you'll probably see a Facebook Live about the how the Townsville Open is going.
And no bids.
Archie 500 for Rusty. Oh well, look, Rusty Wheeler needs no introduction. Former world champion for Australia, Big Guns champion, Australian singles title champion, last year's winner. So I mean, look, Rusty needs no introduction really. He knows how much we all love him and how great he is. If he cues as straight as his curbs, he might beat VJ Randall, who apparently is now the best player in Queensland ahead of him. I'd like Rusty to win, just to put that story about VJ being better to bed, because Rusty is probably better, yeah. But because of that small debate, if he wins this again, then that just puts that to bed. We've got a bid just come in from Nathan, 1,200 amongst other bids. Rob Bowen, 800. As if you're going to win Rusty with 800, Rob. Give us a break, man. 1200. I'm gonna spurn 1400 on Mr. Wheeler, just because I do believe he is one of the few people that can win this tournament again. So hopefully that's enough. Going once, going twice. Alandra with 1500. Alandra, I hope that's not just because I joked with your husband. That's ridiculous. Kev Geisman, 1500. Sorry, Kev, you're too late. And like, I don't think Rusty's been playing too much.
No.
Frankly, but he doesn't need to. He'll play himself into this tournament.
He'll have a hit beforehand, maybe.
He won't have the kind of bye finally he had last year against Steve Halliday. That's for sure. But he may still win because he is very, very capable. But he'll have competition. There will be people here that can beat him, and they will try their best, I can assure you. 17 with Kevin Geisman. So the first prize is currently 5,000-ish. So a 1,700 bid is sort of, what, 3-to-1 maybe? Is that right?
Yeah, no idea.
Your maths has got to be better than mine. You're at university, surely you know
Yeah,
maths.
I know, but once I finished high school, my maths has gone out the window.
Wow. So 1,700 Kev. Seems a stand-up bid.
10 o'clock finish.
Yeah, doing well.
We finished earlier than we expected, but I thought it went longer than I thought. So look, 1,700 Kev. Going once. Has Dave Linton and Delandra's slush fund run out of money? That is what we're asking.
Wait, where's Dickie Williams? Where's the rest of the
where's Dickie Williams?
Where's the Queensland buyers?
Where's Dickie Williams? Why didn't Dickie bid on me for Fed income? 1750 Alandra. There we go.
Here we go.
Here we go. 1,800 Kev Geisman. Here we go. These guys think that Rusty is $1.50 to win this tournament. So they're going higher, guys. They are going higher. 1,800 Kev Geisman. That could be the bullet to the brain. That could be the one that takes everybody out. What do you think, Sean?
Should be going over 2.
You think?
I reckon.
No, they're
Rusty
from,
Wheeler.
but they're from Queensland. They're all peasants. They can't afford that.
Rusty can.
No, he can't.
See, that chain of his is probably worth around that.
No. He says he can, but I think he pays the tax man most of half his money. He's got nothing. He's not even bidding. He's not even watching. He's not even watching. He doesn't care.
He's working probably.
He messaged me earlier. He said, Jamo, I can't win. He said, I want to go halves in you. Can I do that?
Yeah.
I said, all right. I said, fine. And then we'll tell everybody after they've bid thousands for you that you want to bid for me.
1850 with Danny Williams.
1850 Danny Williamson. He has come out to play. He has said to Kevin Geisman, stick that in your pocket and fizzle. Wow. 1850 going once with Danny Williamson. Aha. 1850 going twice with Danny Williamson. Aha. And lastly, but not leastly,
Oh, 1900.
1900 with Chris Stevenson and Dickie Williams.
Chris Stevenson has the bid at 1900.
Wow.
2000, Dickie Williams. Okay, here we go.
Kev Geisman, 2000.
The Wi-Fi must have went out in Queensland or something.
Wow.
So Dickie Williams, $2,000.
Okay, so I've just received a message from Rusty. He's got a gammy leg. He's not feeling too good, but that's okay. There's still 2,000 bid on Richard Williams. Hopefully, Richard, you're not going halves with other people in Melbourne on this bid. Like you did in the last tournament. But yeah, look, Rusty is the real deal. Like, he has to be the favourite for this tournament. Anybody who plays him will need to play really well to beat him, and otherwise he will be the champion, especially with Justin not being there. Look forward to the challenge, you know, but this man is the man. He is the man to beat. 2000 with Richard Williams going once. Naha. Going twice with Richard Williams. Naha. David, you're not winning. You're not bid.
I think he wins the comp.
Oh, okay. I see. You win the comp. I get it. So just one sec. So Joe has said, Seb told me,
Is Kev out?
if you don't miss, you don't lose. All right. So the hammer is going down on Richard Williams at 2,000. Final call. Naha. Sold to Richard Williams for $2,000. Needs a semi-final cash. Sorry, needs a final cash to cash. Big balls, Dickie.
Oh,
Big balls, Dickie Williams. Big balls, Dickie Williams. Well done, my man. Missing you. You're not there next week. Would be lovely to see you. Thank you to Sean Dempsey for supporting this Calcutta. Thank you to Johnny Benevolo King Noonan. Please show your face for supporting this Calcutta. Thank you to Townsville 8-Ball Association for including Asahi in your bar stock next week. We love you very much. Keep your feet on the ground and keep reaching for the stars.
That's still gone, mate. He was meant to cut a bit.
Can you cut it, please, Dad?
There we go. Are we still on voice?